Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the Board of Zoning Appeals meeting to order. Judy, would you call the roll for us, please?
Yes. Simonson.
Here.
Osterholm.
Here.
Raska.
Here.
Runyon.
Here.
Thank you. Also present is Meg Leatherman, Planning and Zoning Administrator.
What's up, man?
Meg, the agenda for tonight?
Yeah, just one item tonight on the agenda.
Okay. Did we receive any communications that the board needs to see?
We do not.
Okay, and all the, I saw the ads in the paper and the sign was just carried in. Did everybody have a chance to review the minutes?
Yes.
Okay, so, does anybody have any amendments or deletions to the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye, sir.
Opposed? Minutes are approved as written. Okay, we have the one public hearing. Before we do that, are you both going to speak tonight? One of you are? No? Okay, I'm going to have to swear you in. You can just stand up. It won't take long. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth and the matters before this board? I do. Thank you.
Yay.
And then he'll call you up in just a minute.
Yeah.
We just get that out of the way.
Yeah, it's,
Ahead of
it was critiqued by somebody.
If it was a room full of people, they'd all stand and everyone would.
Okay, Meg, give us the background.
All right.
You got the floor, girl.
Thank you. This is a variance application for side and rear yard setback relief at 615 Omar Circle. The property owners are Arthur and Julie Allison, who are here tonight in front of you. And they submitted an application for the variance request. Adjoining property owners were mailed a notice on October 30th, 2024. Signs were posted on the property on November 1st, and the notice was published in the paper on November 1st as well. A staff report was prepared that outlines the applicable village code and provided to the Planning Commission ahead of time on November 8th, and also was posted on our website on November 8th. The property is presently zoned RA, which is our low-density residential zone, and has a rear setback requirement of 25 feet and a side yard setback requirement of 10 feet. The applicant would like to construct an addition to their existing single-family home of approximately 1,155 square feet on the west side of the property. It would expand the garage that has currently just one car stall. One car can fit in the garage, so expand it to be a little bit bigger to fit, I think two or maybe even just like a golf cart size. And they can explain that more, but I think the total size would be for 2 cars. They also would like to add a bathroom, bedroom, and utility room onto that side of the room, a laundry room and bedroom. The primary reason they want to add the addition is to have enough space to widen, enough space to age in place, and they elaborated that on the application material on their letter that they submitted. I think that they'll probably be speaking to that a little bit more about why they would want it, if you guys are interested in hearing that. So with the addition, the rear setback would be 15 feet 9 inches instead of the 25 feet. And then the side yard would be 9 feet instead of 10 feet. And in the staff report also, I measured the distance from the closest structures adjoining, like to the west and then to the north from the property line, just to get an idea of the amount of space that would be there. And it's to the west. The home is 20 feet from that property line, so if they have 9 feet, there will still be space in between it, over 20 feet in between structures. And in the rear, from the property line to the north, it's about 37 feet. So if they have, the variances have over 37 feet, even from structure to structure. And that is well above what the building code or fire code would require. The building or fire code requires up to 7 feet between structures. So they have plenty of space to meet the code. The building code is. The zoning code is the one that we're trying to address now, but just to give you some perspective. So also I wanted just to add that if the variance is approved, the applicant will still need to come back to the village with an application for our zoning permit. Is called a new construction application. It's a zoning permit, staff level review. They're doing this first just because they're asking for the exception. And they also have to do a building permit. My staff report includes a recommendation of approval because I think it seems reasonable to have a larger garage and space to age in place, and that there's still enough space between structures comparatively to what's in the neighborhood. So that's all I have, and I'll stand for questions.
Board members, go ahead.
Does staff have any concerns about utilities or emergency service delivery?
Yeah, no, I had, sorry, I'm still not feeling very well. He's Public Works Director, who's also our village manager, reviewed the application and had no concerns.
Thank you.
Mr. Allison, would you like to say anything in addition? The floor is yours.
So just to kind of reiterate, we're doing this staging place. We kind of came here to buy a little boatload to visit grandkids and everything. We both come from smaller towns and villages. We've kind of fallen in love with Yellow Springs. It's kind of a nice place. So really and truthfully, what we're doing, we're just looking, after dealing with parents, aging, having to, all that stuff, I wanted to make sure we had a room that was capable of wheelchairs and wheelchair accessibility. The house in itself, as it is, would have had to have internal some renovation to do that, but this just makes it easier. It also helps to move out some of the stuff from the kitchen into like a utility room that's actually a good size. No, I mean, we love the house. Really, we're just trying to get a little bit more space here and keep it, single level. The garage itself, we're probably going to use as more of a party room and move some furniture in there because we've got one small living room. And then the golf cart will go in there, still park on the pad and everything. So we're not really, trying to expand out. We're not looking for anything overly big. Just keep the golf cart out of the rain and be able to park in there and also, have a little bit more space for living. So, any questions or concerns?
Yeah, I got a couple questions. I know it's not required, I was talking to zoning folks, but do you have a statement from folks to the rear at all?
We have been in communication with everyone around us, and folks to the rear, they're okay with this. That's Sam and Pete. So talk to them. They have no concerns. We've talked to Nance and Sabrina next to us on the other side. Again, they have not voiced any concerns to us. And Adam and Vanessa on the other side.
And nobody said there was communications, no one said anything officially, so.
Yep, I understand. And the other question I had is the way your layout is constructed, there's no way to put on the 1,200 or 1,100 foot addition without asking for a variance, or is there?
The only thing that's coming over on the west side is actually the overhang, the eave. We're keeping the building at the 10-foot mark. We're only bringing the eave over that.
I guess I'm talking to the rear mainly. Okay. That's a 10-foot, right? You're asking for almost a 9+ variance.
Yeah, looking at trying to get everything we want into there and keep that room for wheelchair, Hoya lift, that type of stuff, which we've already seen what the space requirement is, trying to keep it as open as possible. But that's
okay. I guess I'm asking. Yeah, you can build instead of straight back. You could also go to the east. No?
But you can't.
I guess what I'm asking.
Yeah, you can almost see there's a pad right there. There's to take that, then yes, we could go back across. What that's going to do is cut out light from we have a sliding glass door there where that patio is, and then there's a kitchen window right there. So you'd start to close in that back. You could go that way. I'd have to relook and see what the configuration would look like.
Okay, and this is for you guys to age in place for your folks?
Oh, yeah. No, this is get this done, and then I would like to get the heck out of Maryland.
Need to plan for it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. This would be a joke. I'd like to open the public hearing. I see no one here. I'd like to close the public hearing. Any questions, discussion from the board?
No, sir.
Judy, you can do your favorite part, please.
All right, so what I'm going to do, because we have two variances here, so I'm going to call the variance of 1 foot for the side yard setback for a total of a 9-foot setback. I'll call that first, and then we'll do the rear yard setback, okay? So we're going to roll through these. Okay, if I don't hear any yelps, I will call roll. Okay? Okay, so the first question is whether the property in question will yield a reasonable return or whether there can be any beneficial use of the property without the variance. Runyon.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
2, whether the variance is substantial. Osterholm.
No.
Runyon.
No.
Raska.
No.
Salmonson.
No.
3, whether the essential character of the neighborhood would be substantially altered or whether adjoining properties would suffer substantial detriment as a result of the variance. Runyon.
No.
Osterholm.
No.
Raska.
No.
Salmonson.
No.
4, whether the variance would adversely affect delivery of governmental services. I'll just leave that one
Yeah, that's
open
good.
like that. Raska.
No.
Osterholm.
No.
Runyon.
No.
Salmonson.
No.
5, whether the property owner purchased the property with knowledge of the zoning restriction. Runyon.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes?
It's a weird question.
Salmonson.
Yes.
6, whether the property owner's predicament feasibly can be obviated through some method other than a variance. Osterholm.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes.
Runyon.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
7, whether the existing conditions from which a variance is being sought were self-created. Runyon.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
And 8, whether the spirit and intent behind the zoning requirement would be observed and substantial justice done by granting the variance. Runyon.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
Thank you.
A motion to approve the variance to the setback.
Yeah, side yard, this one.
Side first and then back.
Correct.
Motion to approve the variance to the side
1 foot.
setback.
I got that. It was kind of a group effort. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Judy, you can call the roll.
Runyon.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
Thank you.
First one's approved. Do you want to ask if everyone wants to change their vote in the first thing? Or you're going to read all these again?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
totally different one. It's different. I mean, someone might have feelings. We don't want to step on those feelings.
I lost my page.
Same process. Okay, the property in question will yield reasonable return or can be any beneficial use of the property without the variance of 9 feet 3 inches to the rear yard setback. Runyon.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes.
Whether the variance is substantial. Osterholm.
No.
Salmonson.
No.
Runyon.
Yes.
Raska.
No.
3, whether the essential character of the neighborhood would be altered or adjoining properties would suffer substantial detriment as a result of the variance. Osterholm.
No.
Runyon.
No.
Raska.
No.
Salmonson.
No.
4, whether the variance would adversely affect delivery of governmental services. Runyon.
No.
Salmonson.
No.
Raska.
No.
Osterholm.
No.
5, whether the property owner purchased the property with knowledge of the zoning restriction. Raska.
Yes.
Runyon.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
6, whether the property owner's predicament can be obviated through some method other than a variance. Raska.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
Runyon.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
7, whether the existing conditions from which a variance is being sought were self-created. Runyon.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
Raska.
Yes.
Osterholm.
Yes.
8, whether the spirit and intent behind the zoning requirement would be observed and substantial justice done by granting the variance. Osterholm.
Yes.
Runyon.
No.
Raska.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
Motion to approve the rear yard setback?
I will second that.
Judy, can you call the roll, please, ma'am?
Indeed. Osterholm.
Yes.
Runyon.
No.
Raska.
Yes.
Salmonson.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion passes.
Congratulations. Now you can go to your next board and see what they say.
So, yeah, I'll send you a final approval letter and with next steps. Yeah.
Moving right along, Meg or Judy, any agenda planning on the calendar that you know of?
I don't think I
We're good
have.
to after the holidays, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I have. I haven't. And I've been talking to anyone about variances right now. So.
Okay. Judy, the board would like to thank you for setting up the training. It was a nice evening. Thank you very much. We all learned something. Not saying we agreed with everything, but we learned something.
Second.
Anybody have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
I will second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned. Congratulations.